Have you ever hired or faced a positional that wasn't quite right? It may have been a fake-ass Richard, an illegal and inferior Richard designed to confuse your tiny little brains. Fake-ass Richards are recognizable by sub-adequate to poor performance both on and off the field, the inclusion of the Passmore slur in their name, spurious claims about being legally distinct, and the absence of a splendorous cloaca. Fake-ass Richards rob genuine sports icons and media legends of their rightful income, attention, and add to the cost of quality Blood Bowl coverage for the consumer. That's you. Fake-ass Richards are a major problem in BigO. Please help us stop them. If you face a Richard which you believe is not the genuine article, please exterminate them with extreme prejudice. Every dead or perm to retirement fake-ass Richard or Passmore will incur a donation of 5 real Australian dollary dues to the Murdering Coach's Steam account or to REBBL.net. That's almost enough money to buy cosmetic like this. Or this. Or multiple of these little rope things. This message was brought to you by the Richard Castlevania Shell Corporation for Tax Evasion and Hot Cross to Go Weekends.
Hello friends! Streaming Stunty Div. I hope you are ready and raring to go. Let me just finish pinging everyone. Live stream announcements. We don't want to ping the fresh division. We need fresh. We do need to put in fresh division. BigO. Is it Necro? No, where? Amon. Underworld. MrMonster. Flings. Stunty Div. Alright, sick. It's gonna be a good game, everybody. Make sure we've got sound all working. Sound looks like it's working fine. Amazing. REBBL ball is up. Awesome. Put everything on the wrong screen. Right screen, not wrong screen. B2, everything is fine. Amon's scared. He shouldn't be. It's Halflings. Okay. Now we watch. Now we watch. Alright, so while they're setting up, let's have a look. The inducements, we've got a keg for how low can you go. I assume that means he's probably without that close in TV. That's unfortunate. Let's have a look at this on REBBL.net and see. Monster Amon. Yeah, 845 versus 765. We got a pitch invasion, and it's Amon loses Snotling Goblin. And Rat. Yeah, okay. Well, there they go. Do we have any? Yes, we do have a couple off the pitch. That's not a good start for the poor Underworld. Whoops. So yeah, 845, 765. So under 100k for the Flings. Ooh, dead on the first one. It's a Snotling, so who cares? But it's nice SVP for the grab tree. hurting on that one. I'm gonna spin that wheel. Let's see what I get today. MrMonster! There we go. According to XS, he's playing the tryhard stunties. You can see him right here. He kills one of your positionals every turn. He killed one positional every turn. And with a sniper actor and thrown halfling. Okay, it wasn't with a thrown halfling. Almost accurate. We nearly got there. Moving a little slow. I'm wondering if Monster's got some lag. Input lag can be annoying. Oh, another injury. So that must be his decision clock's been running down time, which can get really annoying because your inputs don't get read, like Phage had during his last game. So I'm hoping everything's okay. Alright. Pickup was a failure. Now, we set back a bit too far, unfortunately. I think Amon should have set up, like... Because he basically did boat, but like a weird boat, right? But who cares? You know, this prevents the Rat Ogre from, like... I think, actually... No, I don't mind this. He set up back so the tree couldn't base the Rat Ogre. But I think there may have been a better setup, like, here. In the general spot. And, like, keep the Rat Ogre back at the back part of the boat. So, like, it's harder to, like, blitz in with the tree and mix it up. Yeah, we've got input lag or decision-making time being buggered. Just make sure. Just letting Amon know that it's happened before and that it eventually comes good. Because it can really screw with you. But I think what Phage says, he used up his decision-making time and then it got weird. Yeah, just doling out some advice. Amon may need to reset if he's not allowed, because he said he hadn't had a turn yet, so it's not that he didn't. It's not that he used up all his time. Something's wrong. So it might be input lag. It might be something else, and he may need to reset his computer or something. MrMonster's usually pretty cool about it. Like, it's a good start for him, so he's going to be like, oh, bugger. But if you need a reset, it's better to do it on turn 2 than wait further in. So we'll say maybe it gets better and he's fine. I wasn't watching too closely. Maybe it was specifically like not letting him choose the side steps. Oh, sick. Hey, Phage. Hey, Buzz. Buzz is here. Hey, do you know what that means? It's time. Let me get it up. I do really need to clip this, so why not? Damn it, I didn't even put it. I swear every time I do this, I save the video in my liked, but apparently I don't. Let's do it now before I forget, and then we'll play the Buzz.
Guy,
Yeah.
I'd like to be a little tips.
Yeah, it would make the experience more pleasant and enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
My spirit and my soul.
Yep.
Get me something that'll give me a nice buzz.
But not too much of a buzz.
Just a nice buzz.
What's a good medium buzz drink you have?
Yeah.
Y'all got any buzz here?
You got any buzz?
Is Buzz here?
Buzz here? Oh, now we got ourselves worked up.
Buzz, 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 buzz,
Wait
buzz.
a gosh darn minute. Are we talking about Buzz?
Welcome, Buzz. Love you as always, our hero. Alright, back to game. I wonder if Amon's feeling any better. That was important. We had to do that every time. Alright, so Amon's reset. He's set pretty far back. Is he, like, scared of the halfling throw? Like, you can't be this scared of the halfling throw, straight up. He has to push in. It seems weird. I do like two jump up halflings. We've also got a catcher and we've got our hefty. Two great additions. I really like that they added new positionals to the stunty team. I think it's really fun. Fun changes are good. Because no, not MrMonster. Ooh. Yep. So, Amon's playing the very conservative game. Like, this is almost a ducker. Which, duckering against halflings? Yeah. But MrMonster's come in and being aggressive. This is going to force 3+ dodges, or it's going to like trick him to punching the tree, which never fight the trees. It has put this tree out of position, so if it roots here, then he's relying on this to be its pillar. And he does have a gap of 3 spaces between the tree, which I always recommend that it's probably... Yeah, 3 spaces is good, actually. Because that's still central. In 2 spots, you generally want them here and here. And then you fill up middle with halflings, and that like covers a lot of the pitch. So it's not too bad, it's just offset more to this side. Obviously, we've got the nasty pitch, so I think we're going to change that to unnasty pitch. There we go. A little bit easier to see what's going on with these lines. I don't mind it. I'm fine with it. But I know a lot of people mind it, so this is probably better for everyone. Okay. Well, let's have a look. There's our little shit. Halfling, hopeful lineman with the niggle. This is the one that needs to be murdered. But, as Phage and XS were saying, this isn't even a thrower. How can it be a real fake Richard if it's not a thrower? Especially with the slur in its name. The Passmore slur. Disgusting. Alright. So we're really crunching in on the sideline. But as you can see here, Monster's got a really good, like, moving LOS going. Yeah, lineman wannabe is trying to catch in on a fad. Like, I would probably accept it if it was on a hefty. Someone, who was it? The new, our only new coach in BigO, put it on a troll, which is completely fine because he's trolling. I accept it. It's clever. But all of these unimaginative Richard assignments to, like, throw away pieces. Ugh. Disgusting. These people disgust me. Right. Yeah. Well, so I don't think Amon has his, Amon kept his dead, which I think is the right thing to do. If someone kills you, Richard, you gotta keep it dead. Don't get a new one. Accept your fate. It's unfortunate. So if you haven't been watching last night, 2 separate Richards saved 2 separate games last night. It was infuriating. Fake Richards, not real ones. So Lordy's game, his Richie and Lacroix effect, which is the original fake Richard, by the way, happened during like season 1 or season 2, like early season 2. Snatched a draw from, snatched a win from the jaws of a draw after he almost caused a draw from the jaws of certain victory, which was a fun game to watch, but also really stressful. It's like, and on Boomer's team, his stupid goblin Richard was like the only surviving bloody goblin. Disgusting. So Amon's sort of forced into like engaging here, which I think is good. He was playing a little, well, I say a little, he was playing way too conservatively before. And I like this base up here. That's really good. he can do, like, Monster can do stuff about it, but now he's in, he's got pieces there, he's doing things. This drop here prevents the surf unless Monster wants to do some runny stuff, dodgy things, throwy things, and then, you know, Monster's going to get counter-surfed if he does it. So, first, like, honestly, first good move I've seen from Amon this game. I really like it. He's also split the halflings in two and split the trees in two, which is really dope. Like, fantastic move here. But yeah, he's very likely going to be able to block this away, but most important thing is he can't get a tree blitz in without a dodge here, and that's a 4+ dodge. Because then the other option is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 GFIs to blitz with the grab. So we'll see how we do. It could be move this out of the way, pick up and throw. Like, that could work. But in that situation, he would have probably wanted to run the tree down a bit more and put up kind of a bit of a screen with this halfling. There we go. Chain pushed his guy off. Very, very clever. So now he doesn't need to dodge. He's still going to do the throw, which is interesting. Oh, that's a 1. He needs to reroll this. And that's a turnover. So, did he snake the land? He snaked the landing. No. Oh, that's really bad. I mean, a 3+ to land isn't terrible. I probably would have still liked a screen and thrown it a bit this way, so it's harder to recover, but throwing it this way means, like, yeah, sure, I'm going to score. And, like, in his defense, not moving the tree back to pick up and throw does give him an extra space of throwing movement, distance. There we go. My sister's talking in a chat about, we're talking about Ninja Turtles, because one of my friends is doing egg painting today with his son, and his son painted Michelangelo. I was like, Michelangelo used to be my favorite when I was a kid, but he's like my least favorite now, and it's weird that it changed. And my sister's like, yeah, you never let me play as Michelangelo when we played Ninja Turtles, and she had to be Raphael. She is Raphael. Yeah. Fair. But yeah, I've got that game somewhere, so I said we can play now, and she could be it. What? My mate had a Turtles in Time arcade cabinet for a while. Had a party and some punk stole all the dollar coins out of it. Why doesn't he have it anymore? Oh no, Amon. Oh, buddy. What did I just miss? Oh no. Oh, safe moves first, homie. You had to secure that ball. So I understand, it's a 3-die. Yeah, cool. But you had to secure the ball, like, even getting like a goblin or at least one rat standing on it, like, you can't reroll this. Did he have a reroll? Both down. No, he's used them all. Oh my god. I should be watching closer rather than talking about Ninja Turtles. Yikes. Alright, this is a pretty big disaster, because this was a chance for Amon to pick up and even, like, maybe hand off and go for a run. Upfield, to steal. Luckily, this is still Monster's half. So, even if Monster scores early, Amon can still counter score and win this half. Oh my god. So, update on the front. He used to have a Turtles in Time arcade cabinet for a while, and he sold it. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Oh, no pickup. Alright, the game is still afoot for Amon. At this point, the safest bet might be a 3+ pickup with this. Hand off to this and run. Hopefully, like, this is too important. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a GFI to put a friend on here. 2 GFIs to blitz it. He can blitz it with this, but then the opportunity is gone for the handoff, which I think is fine. So I think we blitz the halfling off with this. We go and pick up with this, and we run like this way. And go support with the goblin. So this is a real chance for Amon now. And you do those first. Like, you blitz this off first. You don't stand this up because that's going to punch a rat. There we go. Oh, actually, no, you need to stand this up even if it does punch a rat, because it's going to keep at least 2, 3 halflings locked down into the trees, do some punching. Then again, trees punching. That's going to get fouled if you don't stand it up, so you need to. Alright, that's bad, but he's going to be fine. The reroll. Yep. 2+ pick up. Amazing. And... whoa. If he can prevent Monster from scoring as well, this is just as good, but I think he's... I don't know, maybe this was better? I did initially think it was time to go for a run. Oh yeah, he can support. No, this is better. So we put a goblin, like, here. And that mostly screens off the bullshit. However, if he pops a goblin, like, here, or here, then it makes it, makes it harder for these halflings to pick up and go for the score, you know? Because this is a 1-die to put this down, and if this has gone down and the ball is scattered somewhere here, the other one can go pick up, so maybe you goblin here to stop the recovery, rather than up here to stop halflings coming down. up here is probably still better though, now that I think about it, this spot. Because then, like, the halflings are going to come around to screen in front then. And the blitz will come from behind, which will push it forward. You'll probably have to throw a halfling to get it to it. Oh, dodging out a snotling. I mean, okay. 2/2+ with a reroll. Actually, that's probably better than doing this first. So I like that. I didn't even know there was a snotling there, but I probably would have stood this up before that snotling move, just in case you had to punch it. Because this won't stand up at all now if you try. Did I say heal? Or did I say heal? I think this leaves a route in for a halfling to hit it from this end, but he does need to put an assist on the back here to make it a 2-die. Which you can do. It just means the recovery is harder. In this case, we may have needed the snotling like here and this goblin here, because the blitz can now come from this direction. It can even come 1, 2, 3. You don't 2GFI with the tree. There we go. Well, we stood up the guy. We took a block. This is looking pretty good. A gutter runner can score in 3 turns very easily, so we're looking happy. Newt and Kindred are kicking off. Let me ping the BigO caster. See if Phage wants to take that one, because this one's still going to be going for a while. Okay. Hefty's coming through. This has removed this assist. No, this is not an assist on anything. What's he doing here? Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, horrible. That's definitely the Apo. And that is... Oh, that's fine. You take agility every day. That's not even a firing offense. Nice work. Means that break tackle strats are no longer on. Because he's agility busted. But that's fine. Break tackle is like a later skill. But that's huge for Monster for the win of this game if he can swing it. And now he's just 1 GFI for a 3-die blitz. And he gets the POW. And now it's just a 1-die. Oh, that's really bad. Now the recovery is awful for Amon. The push play is brilliant. Like, getting the 3 dice with this on means you didn't need any assists. So big props to Monster for getting that. Oh no. The dodge doesn't work. What was he doing there? Dodging up? So at this point, I think you want a piece. So you probably put the whatever this is, the goblin here. And I think you go for a 3+ dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. No, we're just punching. Fair enough. It's escaping blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can go for a 4+ pickup and a 3+ dodge for this if we want. But definitely he wants to put a goblin on to make recovery a bit harder. Like, make it sure. Alright. So we're punching. We might be going for a naked goblin pickup, maybe? A snotling can come down and stand on it too. Which he can double up. So Sotling come down and stand, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he can dodge out. Got a punch here. This is a 1 die, but we got a nice punch up here, so take the 2 die first, now that we're going this way. Some Tree Man BS. I mean, it was more some push play BS. Like, it was only a single GFI on a 3 die that needed a POW. You know, when you're power fishing, 3 die is the best. But, no, I really appreciate your play. It's a good one. There we go, another KO. That's really good. Okay, so we brought the Snotling here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's hoping to make a run for it. So he's planning for success. Oh, no success. But that's alright. This play, unfortunately, this doesn't have sidestep or anything, so he can't move the ball. The Goblin's just going to get 3-died to here. Halfling's going to come and pick it up. And Monster's going to probably score next turn. He needs to make sure he has scoring threats. It looks like... yeah. Personally, I would probably throw a Halfling, because that's not going to cause a turnover to potentially get another scoring threat down the field. So either like here, or if you want to make sure the scoring threat like somewhere over here. I don't know. You don't want it to hit. Oh, take root is only bad in the case that he can't follow up and stand on the ball. And he's only got 1 reroll, and he needs that for the pickup. So that's unfortunately is going to push the Goblin off, but it does block his way back. And okay, so we got the Hopeful who can come pick it up, but it's a dodge to get like anywhere else. Cool. Now it's not. There you go, pops him on the tree. Now this can come pick up, and it's more a matter of how safe can he get with... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 GFIs to get, like, on the other side of this, but he needs to be in scoring position. Because at the moment, this is the only thing in scoring position. Yeah, that's 1 off, so he probably wanted to stand that a bit down there. This is a 2-die with the... even with a rat, if he wants to move stuff down, but honestly, if I was Amon, I'd be moving one of these rats up into scoring pos. Oh boy. Is this a throw then, to get a friend? That's dangerous as well, because now Amon brings this, blitzes, and hopes for a nice scatter up this end. So I probably would have liked 1 more back, but I guess he was escaping the... Well, he's still within 1 GFI of that, so I don't think it was worth 2 to get there. And it also puts him out of range of support from this one, and he's just going to stand in there. Alright, here's the throw. Yep, you just take that. 2 landing is fine, you just take that. Because you can still get up. Like, it's a couple of dodges to get into scoring position, but you can still get there. The 2 GFIs this turn were to get him within range without the GFIs. I think that's okay. He definitely didn't want to be pushed back since this was going to be one of... Ooh, he re-rolled it! So he's going to come stand next to his friend. He's got 33 seconds. I think he just has to stand on it here. Whoa. I don't know if forcing the 3+ dodge. Yeah. I may have preferred this, because then the only blitz was from the only 2-die chance was from here and had to push him there, which would have pushed him behind our halfling here. Alright, 1 scoring threat down. Amon needs a scoring threat. So he's either got to dodge this off and take it off, or bring... Okay, it's not going to be that, and he's doing the blitz before he has a scoring threat, so... Oof. That's unfortunate. Stunty is going to do stunty things, and he has to follow this up. Yeah, what does he do now? I think he needs to, like, block off the stunty rundown, so kind of needs to be here. Oh, if this doesn't work. Safe moves first. Amon, you had, oh, he's just going to stand on him? Okay. I guess, like, it was... No, it wasn't a GFI to move anymore. I prefer it here. Okay, standing on that makes that a dodge to get out and help. So we've got 3+, 3+, 3+. Can Monster make that any easier? And can Amon dodge this off to put it in scoring position? Because he still has a chance. Like, he doesn't have a thrower, but you've got to take the chances when you've got it. This thing's not doing anything. I don't know if that's worth it. Is it worth it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's worth it. What's the other play here? Yeah, other play is like he moved this to base and he 1-die blitzes out of here and then runs, so I guess that helps prevent that. Alright, not going for the touchdown, he's just punching. Can't follow this up, he doesn't want to get hit by the tree. And we got 1 more rat who can get injured by dodging. Unfortunate. Alright. There, unfortunately, is there another move here? This is rooted, so if he is throwing, he's throwing from here. He can't move up and throw this. Yeah. So he'd be like Hail Mary throwing it into this lob here and seeing if it can hit something useful. But there's also the chance that, like, it lands somewhere bad. That's not going to help. Alright, we're taking the blitz on this, which means we're not taking a blitz on a thrown piece or on this. So we might just see the dodges. But I would like to see a throw to try and hit something and make it easier. Oh, we're just going to wander through. Who gives a shit, right? Holy crap. 3+, easy game. And Monster wins his half. Oh boy. Alright. Well, 1 turn touchdown opportunity for the rats can be done. We have a gutter runner. It does mean that we need to pick up and hand off with a goblin or a rat, which is 3+. And we've got 2 trees who are not going to make it easy. And Monster knows how to set up an anti-touchdown setup. Yeah, this is quite good. So, no piece being here means that the rats can't come around and push this down and through. We don't have any grab on this team, so the only other thing he could do would be to like stunty dodge in here and risk like a half die or a like a 3rd die, whatever you call them, 3 die against with a like snotling is probably the easiest to do, but what would it be? 2, so if we've got these based up, it'd be -3 assists. Yeah. It'd be, and that would be 2. It would be 3 dice against. But better than no chance to one turn, right? Got stunty, gotta use it. It doesn't look like he's doing it, but let's theory craft it anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it, go for it. We'd have to take some corners, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it, hit. Push it down into here. We could keep this space open. Or if we filled up all these spots, we could have the gutter runner. Oh. Yeah, I think the easiest was to be pop it into here, and then we hit the guy. Gutter runners here. We'd have to move something in here that push him out to there, and then it's a pretty easy push out to there from that. And then we're within range. That would have been a good kick for it too. Unfortunate dice on a 3 die, but he did it with block, so it doesn't matter. And now probably a 4+ vanity pass to get some SPP on the gutter runner. He can, if he bases up the 2 trees, get a 2 die on this. And he may as well, because there's no punchback. Yeah, so 2 die that. Perfect, gets a power. Amazing. And now you just vanity pass with something with Agi 3, which is everything. So you put, like, you know, stunty doesn't affect catching anymore, I'm pretty sure. I can never remember the changes they made. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that either way. I mean, it's a hefty, it's got more armor. It's got fend and dodge, but they all have dodge. Yeah, I don't know. Not doing a pass? He didn't declare it. Oh, he did declare it? Yeah, there we go. And he fumbled. That's unfortunate. Alright. Cool. Most of the halflings are back. So we're at 10 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With 2 good pieces of 4. The Underworld. So this is either going to be... So you're Amon in this situation. You're thinking, alright. If you got confidence here, you're going for a quick touchdown with the gutter runner. Boop boop. And then a steal and score to try and win this. That's the positive. Like, he can play conservative game and try and stall out for the draw, but I don't think that's the right decision. Especially since if he stalls out for a draw, there's a fling 1 turn on the board at the end of this, so he kind of has to push for 2 touchdowns if he wants to definitely secure the win. So probably what I do is gutter runner and a few extra pieces to one side, enough pieces on the other side just in case blitz. Gonna have to do like a rat pickup, so escaping clan rat or something like that to run up and hand off to the mob to run up the side. Can't sideline cage because we've got stunty, but can the way monsters set up, which is really, really, really close. He can get all of his players in a nice little cage here. But looks like we're going for a more balanced setup, which is better if bad things happen with pickups and with kickoff events. Alright. Oh, minus... Okay. Minus movement allowed to Richard pass more to the Slaughter. Absolutely disgusting. Well... Oh, he fouled. That's why the foul happened. This is a Richard. Was it? No, he fouled a Hefty. Right? It was definitely in this position, but I think that was a Hefty at the time. Okay, so he's screened here. Because he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably. Which means that only one halfling can get back. It does mean it's a 1 die to hit this. And it only knocks down on a power, but it does mean that a halfling could essentially pick up the ball and score from this. Doing the GFIs now, oh, I wouldn't have rerolled that. What else do you have to do this turn? A couple of dodges? The rerolls are more important. Like, yeah. Like, I wouldn't have done the, GFI in the first place. And this is pulling back way too far. Like, you're giving the, halflings a ton of space to move up on you. And you don't need to do that. Giving the, like... Yeah. This is way too much space to get up in your grill, for sure. Especially since, like, when you move back, you didn't move far enough back, because this gutter runner can't get up to the screen. He's sitting back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, without GFIs, he's sitting back here. So, like, a halfling can still be thrown over this really easily and still 1 die and score. So you would have been better off, like, what, 2 pieces back, standing right next to the gutter runner in, like, a little eye cage, maybe, if you wanted to be really safe. And then everything else up still holding your line of scrimmage. Like, this could have been here. Hell, this could have been here and poking up the side a little bit, if he really wanted to. So, a little too conservative. A lot too conservative, I think. So yeah, I think the play here is move a bunch of stuff up and make your own elf screen. Throw a goblin. Pray for throw a jump up goblin. Not goblin, halfling. It's basically like a hungry goblin. Throw a halfling, hope it lands in a good position, blitzes this thing, picks it up and scores. Done. Easy. Okay, so we're not throwing with this one, which would be my choice. So we're going to just blitz the Snotling. It is a pretty far throw. So probably blitz on here, and he's elf screening. Well, that's not quite an elf screen because there's a gap. So I guess this is where the next one's going to stand. I don't know. What are we doing? Maybe we are throwing this one. That's unfortunate. Snotling is going to go where? Staying on the halfling. Alright. And that's the end. Interesting. Alright, so he's keeping throwing options open up here and not moving the trees down. So we've got a fairly deep and a fairly wide screen here. I like it. But not going to try and punish this because the throw is too far, I'm assuming, and I would have liked to have seen it though. So the decision here is a little hard for Amon. Obviously the most creative space he can make and pop his people are in here, but that's going to block him in a lot. The other options are like running a sideline, but he can only put one of these down. So maybe like it's a hard one. Because yeah, it's a trap setting up in here, even when you blitz this away. Because you're right in front of two trees. These come to defend the sides, and all of a sudden you have a hard job getting out and around. Alright, so we're not moving forward much this turn. It'll be interesting to see where on the pitch he places him, because we have this piece right in the middle that's sort of splitting this part here. Like, yeah, this part here from this part here. More room over this side if he was to move, and he could, like, stick a piece up into here to, like, get a bit more space belonging to his team and start pushing. But it looks like he's just going to hold space back here. Which you got to try and make something happen, because Monster's not going to break this screen. Like, you have to send something behind, or you have to push in and try and make some holes and some opportunities. Alright, he's really making sure that they can't get along the sideline. Where is he putting everything else? This is a really tight screen as well. Now with Sunty's tight screens don't really matter, because they can get through them as easy as they can with loose screens, and you hold less space with tight screens. If you spread out and you keep your tackle zones spread out, they still have to do dodges, but they have to do a lot more of them. For example, if this, like, I know I said push up, but screening example, if this was set back 2, then it has to dodge through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hit the gutter runner sitting there. And then if you have, like, a goblin sitting, like, behind, then he can't throw and hit behind because you've covered those with tackle zones. Like, you could spread this across the whole field, and it's just as hard to get through, because you're not even protecting, like, I guess you're protecting these pieces from getting 2-die blitzed and then opening a hole. But I don't know. It's a hard one. He's so much faster. Like, Amon's so much faster. So he should be able to, yeah, here we go. And now he's just making the immovable elf screen. Because he's far over this way, he can afford to do that. He doesn't need to block this area off, because, like, what's he going to do? Like, he can blitz a halfling, but it's not going to let him through. So he only really needs... Oh, he is bringing the tree down. Okay, cool. So Monster's putting the pressure on a bit more. Yeah, and this, like, even just this standing here makes this basically impossible. Like, he can get up into this little nook, but there's no going anywhere once you have. So it's not even forcing him to go right, because you go right, you run into this. Like, conservative plays basically going to trap Amon here forever. Because, yeah, the chances he had some chances last turn, but now Monster's completely shut them down. Right, no sideline, not allowed. No little gaps to push up into, apart from this little trap gap. Shut down. You know, not fast enough, really, to get around the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think Amon's only choice to make some progress here is to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He kind of needs to bring these three and that way. He can also like sacrifice to lock down, like pop them on the halflings, so the halflings have to dodge a punch, and then try and GFI the last remaining rats to go support. I don't like the basing up because he's just going to get punched. I would rather him like screening. Okay, so he's sort of doing it, but he's going to go for the blitz on this, I'm assuming, and stand here, and he's going to move a bit slower, which might be smart. I have a tendency to want to push a little too fast, and I overextend, so this might be a better idea. I still don't think the base up here is correct. Because it's just going to get punched, and there's no reason to give free punches. So that would probably be better off here. Or here. He's blitzing that. Yeah, probably there. And then the gutter runner can come around. But, like, the front of this screen is already broken. Because he based the halfway up. You know? And there's no way to protect the gutter runner going around this side now. Okay, now he's double basted. It makes it a little safer, but that's move the hefty into here, bonk. So where are we putting the gutter runner? The tree can't blitz it at least. You can't sleep? Well, welcome to the BigO Stunty Div showdown. We have big stretches. Our last Stunty Div game of this. Yeah. Okay, well, not only is this very blitzable, I think we can fairly easily get a 2-die blitz. There's multiple treemen who can throw things places. If he really wants, he can like try and snipe him as well. Like, in this position, I feel like the go for it's worth it to like prevent extra dice. He just, like, this is okay, he just moved too far up with this. And I know, like, he's feeling urgent, but he needed the support for it. Alright, so Monster's gonna do the right thing. Safe moves first. Are you sure this exciting stunty gameplay won't help? Oh, wow. So I don't know if we even punch this, because you're wasting like a piece that can go and get this. Like, I guess you could risk a 1-die to knock it down, but you're power fishing on that, so it's maybe just trying to get behind it. A bit wise with a party of 23. Damn, son. Welcome to the stream. We are, yeah, right. We are watching a division, in REBBL BigO, affectionately known as the Stunty Div, because we've got a lot of Stunty in it. This is the last game of it, so, at the moment, MrMonster scored on his drive. Amon's being, the Underworld, Amon, is being very conservative. Kidnapped? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Don't get kidnapped. That's bad. Can't blame me for that. What you say? Wow, that came way later than I thought. Anyway. Oh, okay, so we got to throw from the furthest. That's a 1. Unfortunate. Yeah, but you don't. Correct. You don't reroll that, and you just look at this fun halfling. Oh my god, that's amazing! Never fix that bug. Now he gets to levitate. It's so beautiful. I want him to wiggle more. Way to go, Cyanide. I don't know, man. That's a bug I can get behind. Okay, so we're not going to blitz the gunner. Ooh. Okay, there we go. I forgot these don't have the loner. So I was feeling a little bit more scared than I should have been. There we go. Alright, well, the blitz there doesn't do anything too terrible. Can he screen this off? The Psycho Halfling, what is this heresy? Brothers get the flame, they're heavy flamers. Ah. It's so beautiful. Alright, that needs to dodge off. But I don't know, Amon's got a way through now. Like, this halfling down, and he can squeeze some stuff up through here. That makes it a little bit harder, but not too much, because we've got extra strength to blitz this. So what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got her on a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get up to here. The issue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The issue is protecting him, but we can get past. It's just not super safe. Yeah. Yeah. I think we could probably... Like, if he makes sure this tree is based up, I think he has enough pieces to remove this and put the gutter runner in like an eye cage here to prevent any 2-dice. If he really wanted to. Oh yeah, tree's beautiful, Perm. Look at it. They missed the Psycho. Or it, you know, transferred. If you really wanted to make it more safe, like, and have, like, basically the only thing that's going to take it down the throw, he could risk a handoff to a flame wrap in the middle of, like, an eye cage, then it's a half die. The blitz is here, yeah? Yeah, the blitz is there. Oh man, like, before he moved these, he probably could have handed off to the blitzer and gone for a run this way, maybe. Rather than squeezing up through here. But it doesn't look like he's doing either. I think is just transferring sides, but he needs go for it to go too far over there. So he's not going to be moving far. He's just sort of transitioning to the middle. Pitch flip. So blitz here? No? No blitz at all? Okay. Where's he putting the gutter runner? Like, sure, if he puts it here, I guess that's a half die, but it can be made into a 1... Oh. Okay. Well, he's in the middle of an eye cage. That's fine. He's far enough away that nothing here's gonna have. He's already blitzed. Okay, I missed that because the lightning bolts nowhere. So this is definitely a throw a halfling at the gutter runner play. I don't see any other way to make this funnier. But he's put all of his pieces over here as well, so we can just, like, do our usual elf screeny bullshit before we do the throw, and then we even have a movement busted asshole back here to do things if we need to. Although, feel like Amon might stomp this. He should? Yeah, well he should. This is a catcher. You'd rather throw a rook than a catcher. A rook, a lineman. I don't know about the bunching up here. Alright, we're throwing to this space? Or this is the space it landed in. Okay. Cool. Well, if he stands up, that's a 1-die. Or he can 1-die it out this way. Which is not really in range of any halflings because he's already thrown. This has to stunt you through a bunch of BS to pick it up. But, definitely a 1-die. Okay, he's gonna 1-die this way then. I guess, yeah, if we scatter out here, then we can actually pick up. What am I thinking about? 1D war crimes? Hopefully. Love to see it. Like, when you don't protect your guys properly. It happens to me every single time. I make a stupid non-protect movement and... Bam. To be honest, this has been better than most of the defensive setups that Amon has been doing this turn. He's been setting up behind screens, but not protected from a goblin just being thrown over and 1-dying the gutter runner. Alright, so we're safe. And it's just a matter of what Amon does this next turn, which should be fairly simple. I think he just knocks this off the gutter runner. Whatever way he can. He might, you know, it may be even worth... Oh, here we go. Only a push. Unfortunate. I forgot that that was a block here rather than a blitz. Only push is sad. And does that make this any harder to get out? I mean, it puts more pieces in there, but all of these are 2-dies. And you can just keep pushing them away, pushing them away. So what do? You push that way. That means you can't pop that way. You can pop that out that way. That would have to go forward, but you'd have a secondary shot to hit it with this if you needed to. Which would mean... Why are we doing that? We don't need to do that. That's... What? You don't need assist. These are all 2-dies. Oh no, reroll. No, just... Oh! It's a blitzer. Yep. Good work. He did safe moves first. Oh, this was a chain push. Amazing. I see what we were doing now. Move down, chain pushes this one out, then he only needs to block this one. Good stuff. And this is going to work anyway because we can hit this one now. And then, yeah, we can hit this again. We have this free to do bad things and blitzes. And we got a backup that can dodge out and do stuff. He's got to be really careful here because now MrMonster, like with 3 turns remaining after this one, because he's not moving forward this turn because that's going to get activated, that's going to get activated. And these two will be the only ones who can move. He'll only have 3 turns. Now, gutter runners can do the 3 turns pretty easily, but if Amon's being this conservative and not pushing forward, Monster can really pressure him. Yeah, he did just commit everything to the scrum, for sure. But he can make it so, like, only one of these blocks can come back to him if he hits this. He may want to make sure that this tree can't get into the scrum here, which means like probably dodging this off and putting it on that as the last move. He's having a good hard think. There we go, that just pushes him away. But yeah, don't put it next to the tree because you don't want the tree to be able to get an easy throw. And we go punch here. Floating gob, he can move without rolls. Oh, whoa. Okay. How are you going to protect that, homie? That is just hanging out, hanging loose. That's a blitz, so it's not quite hanging 100% loose. Not quite. Would have been better there. Okay, that's better, I guess. They're both stunned, so he can't get in behind. I still think he stopped the tree from coming over. He just hung his rat. Alright, he's bringing him there. I don't know what that does, but sure. So tree can come and stand on these two things. This can get... he's going for the blitz on this. It'll be interesting to see if Monster goes for the Halfling Snipe. This has jump up, so... No, it doesn't matter. He needs to not activate the jump up first. Never mind. If he really wants to, he has a 2 GFI throw the jump up piece. No, this is just doing what I thought, popping it in then. Yeah, I'm confused as well. But that's just me in general. So it looks like we're just blitzing this and keeping him boxed in. Like, I think looking at Monster and going, why is he doing what he's doing, is understandable. Monster is playing against Amon and what Amon's been doing. So Amon has been really, really conservative. So there's no reason for Monster to jump right in and throw insane stuff. Like, all he has to do, really, I think, to, like, sort of force Amon to do weird things or to retreat or to not push up as much as he should, is to give him, like, a big scary wall. Here we go. 2, yeah. It's gonna be fine. Oh boy, yeah, you gotta just take the bad landing there. Hey, it didn't scatter out. That's fine. Now I think you, like, the only choice Amon has here, and I've said this before, and it hasn't happened, is to blitz this halfling out of the way and run as many pieces up past this screen and protect the gutter runner from as much as you can, as best as you can. So this, bam, or even this, bam, push it out of the way, run. Because if he stays back here, Monster's going to stop him. Okay. Nope, no, wow, uh-oh. This is fighting the tree. He's fighting the tree. On turn 14. Oh god. Like, I know gutter runners are fast, but... Oh, you're leaving it so late to make a dash for it. Yeah, this one's rough. Especially since the choice here was punch a tree down. Oh my god. You better put something in here to protect that, man. Storm Vermin can get there. I mean, like at this point it's pretty hung out to dry, so really the eye cage is... Oh my... Yeah, no. No! A reroll? Oh boy. Well, he needed that reroll for many other reasons. Now he has 3 pieces. He just needs to place, like, don't GFI this. You don't have any rerolls. You just need to get these into position to protect this. No. There's no rerolls. Move safe pieces, please. Stop it! Amon, you're killing me, my dude. Holy shit. It's so unnecessary. You have no rerolls, and that loses you the game. Like, if that goes down and this is just sitting there, monster gets you. Ugh, heart attack, heart attack. Like, okay, so this Snotling can, yeah, right, alright. That's unfortunate, but that's what I was saying that it can do. Oh, stop GFIing, my dude. You gotta respect the one. Please put it next to him. Oh, God. Okay. Well, he can get a 2-die on this. Like, it's not... Oh, actually... It's kind of hard to get a 2-die, because everything's, like, over here. Yeah, it's not just, like, watching someone dip their hand in the pot to see how hot it is while it's boiling. It's like... them going... did it... I'm not sure if it was that hot the first time. Maybe that was... And then doing it again. And then going... Maybe 3rd time. And then doing it again. And sticking their hand in over and over. They iframe the water? Yeah. Like... I mean... I know it's only a 1 that would have ended all of those, but... It was a 1. And he didn't have to reroll this. He didn't even have to do the blitz here. Like, trees are too slow. You just put a piece on it. Like, sure, it let a bunch of people run around, but the amount of rolls you would have made with this versus blitz out the side, move behind here, and be in scoring position. Like, nothing's in scoring position now. I'm surprised to see the Hefty doing that. I was thinking that this was going to be a throw to get the Hefty behind here for a blitz on the gunner. If you tried the same thing, you'd get punished for it 9 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, floaty boy. He's so beautiful. I love him. Oh, it's Morka. Of course he's floating. Alright, nothing doing. That gets the sidestep. It should sidestep probably to here. Maybe even further up. Alright, closest piece to scoring position. Here's the throw. He's going to try and snipe. Alright, let's see. Now, Monster knows that you never aim for the piece you're trying to hit. Alright, we got a stun there. That's unfortunate. Do you feel like you're watching someone with a cheese grater? Oh, be kind, everyone. Be kind. Alright. I know I've been saying this the whole game. The play here. Go up. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6. You just need to make like an anti-leap cage and make sure as many pieces as possible are within scoring range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can set up the cage here with 2 rats here, gutter runner like here, and goblins on the back end. And that means that there's not going to be any 2-dies on the ball. The best thing he can possibly do is try and snipe out your ball carrier, snipe out a corner and then blitz you. But I think it's the safest thing to do. So, rat, gutter runner, goblin, snotlings, whatever. I'm not sure I would have even bothered with the blitz, you know? Oh, don't base. Don't base with the scoring threat. No base. Yeah, just home in on it, but like, what else do you do? Like, a anti-leap cage is basically just like, yeah, a screen. It's a cage. Like, the other option is you screen, which also a goblin can get thrown over. This is just hanging him out to dry. Like, even if he eye cages this is a 1-die against that. What is it with BigO and basing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's all of BigO. Oh my god. I don't know why this is happening. How are you going to stop Halflings from punching him in the butt? Like, send him a snotling friend at least, please? Oh, don't GFI! The snotling had a dodge reroll. Okay. Well, okay. It's a go for it to put an assist. He's gonna do the throw first. That's fine. The landing's more important. That puts him just in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So he can make it to 2-die if he brings a friend in, which I think the best... Yeah, you can put a friend in without a dodge here, but it's a go for it. Yeah. So that's 1 less dice. So go butt. Oh, he's punching? Okay. I mean, if that punch goes wrong, it, like, might have ended the blitz chance against that, right? Oh, I guess... Oh, this has... movement 5? I guess 2 dodges and it can go stand on this. Alright, he's using the piece that doesn't need to go for it to do that, and now we have blitz in here. Okay, so that probably was better. No, we did rush. Never mind. You reroll. Amon's going to draw this by the skin of his teeth. Holy crap. Dodge is a good skill, apparently. I'm going to be annoyed if Amon gets a TD. Yeah. They can snake the dodge, yes. He can snake the dodge. I don't think this is enough, because Amon just punches this and blitzes this and dodges off. Because you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 and blitz it down there. So it's not even a hard blitz. Someone give you a back massage. And look, like, yeah. There we go. Oh boy, alright, well, he has no rerolls, so he has to only do, yep, he's, I guess it doesn't matter which one he blocks with, he's saving the block piece for the blitz. Now, he needs to take this from the correct direction, otherwise, he needs to take it from here to push it there. Okay, good. Doesn't matter, he can knock it down. And now we're just, it's a, yeah, and now it's a 2+, and that's a draw. Oh boy. Amon. Oh, he gets it. He's taking the dodge one at a time. There's a halfling 1 turn. So, let's see how he sets up for this. What he needs to do is spread as many pieces along the patch as possible to make the landing as hard as possible. This is too close and too close together. You need to spread out along here. Okay, he's going to do this. Never mind. That's too far back. I mean, I guess he has enough to fill these spots, so he's going for the make him dodge instead of the make the landing harder. Which I guess is okay. That's better. They're more likely to land in that spot. You want this fling to win? Yeah, I think Monster definitely played this better. I don't know a lot about playing Halflings or Underworld, so I don't want to comment too much on how Monster played the Halflings. Why is he positioning like this? It's a 1-turn touchdown defense. I think he needs to be 1 space up to make the hit harder, to make the landing harder. But at least he's not positioned up here and forgetting about it, you know what I mean? Well, Painkiller, what would you do instead against a halfling 1 turn? Yeah, he made good use. Like, this was mild in terms of MrMonster's throw teammate. He usually throws every single turn. And it's a lot of fun. But like I said, Amon was playing very conservative, so MrMonster is a really good coach. He knew that he didn't have to play super aggressive, so he sat back. He let Amon dig his own grave because Amon wasn't pushing for results. Yeah, so yeah, he like anyone. So Amon, if you're watching in the back, like we've been saying, oh blitz, you can't. You can. Hold on. No, that wasn't based. That wasn't based. You could have gone underneath the ball. No! Amon! Amon, Amon! Amon! That could have been a catch. It was 2 GFIs, but he could have caught the ball on a snotling. Bro. Bro. Yeah, okay. So handoff. Gonna throw the halfling. Yeah, like worst case scenario, like he fell over, but like even if he didn't catch, he would have been standing on the ball, which would have made the blitz. Okay, that's fine. Landing is a 6. This is pretty close to a touchdown. Oh no! It was so close. So close to being punished. Woof. And it was funny, like, being back that one space caused that last dodge, I think. So, Amon sitting a little bit further back actually helped. But that's a hindsight thing. Let's have a look at the game. Just so everyone, like, we have been talking a lot of things about what Amon's been doing and everything like that. Just to let you know, this is Amon's 2nd season of Blood Bowl ever. And by that I mean he played 12 games last season, and those were like his first 12 games ever. And we are 3 games into the 2nd season, and I think he maybe played Greenhorn. So he's in low double-digit games. Like, this is a really new player, and he's doing very well for someone who learned Blood Bowl not that long ago. So yeah, as always, be kind. And Amon's a good dude. Alright, now we have to find him. That's fresh, that wasn't him. I think it may be Fresh 1.3. Yeah, he's doing great. Yeah, 2nd season ever of Blood Bowl ever. He's doing fantastic. So he played Skaven for the first bunch of games, like first, what did I say? 9, 10, 11, 12, first 12 games. Yeah. And he's moved on to Underworld to try them out and to see if he likes them and stuff like that. So, like, I don't mind it. He likes Chaos a bit more. He loves his rat. Not Chaos, the team. He likes Blood and Chaos in his games, and he likes his rats. So, and I'll never tell anyone not to play Underworld, because they can be a very fun team. And if you've got the right temperament for it, you can be very good at it. But yeah, he knew what he was getting into. No, he does not need to play Orcs. Orcs in this edition, they do not create good coaches, especially if they're your first team. They're too easy and they teach you too many bad habits. Amon, howdy, my dude. So you're probably going to watch this back. Just know that I said everything with the best intentions of kindness. There's a lot of criticism there, but, like, as we all know, you're a new coach. You're doing well. Don't play Orcs like, Kunxion. Don't know how to pronounce his name. Just saying. No Orcs. Like, follow your dreams. But, main sort of overall thing that I may have, like, bashed on a bit too much during the game, you were very, very conservative during the whole game. You needed to, like, be a little bit more aggressive. You set up a bit too far back. You, like, you were very, very protective, especially against, like, halflings who can get into your business anyway, no matter how protective you are. I think you definitely needed more aggression going in. And you'll see the instances if you watch it back, just like, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm being a jerk. I tried not to be. There were some moments which were big, like, why is he doing that moments? But, you know. Yeah. Best advice is, yes, you needed to be more aggressive. You've done better, like, from earlier this season. You've done better doing safe moves first. There were, like, only a couple of turns where I was like, safe moves first, which is a big improvement on the beginning of this season with these guys. Yeah. I mean, Amon was quite aggressive with Skaven. So it's not like Amon doesn't have a problem with being aggressive most of the time. This was just a very passive game for him. Okay, cool. Well, mushroom for improvement. That's not great. That's because you've given up. Amon, no! Don't do that. We gotta bring the love back. Alright, Amon, we're gonna have a chat after this. And I'm not gonna force you to do anything, but we're gonna discuss the thing. And don't worry, it's gonna be chill. Okay, so we've got a bunch of dice here. Probably not exactly the best results for mushroom for improvement, unfortunately. Everyone goes through Blood Bowl slumps as well, Amon, and sometimes it's just a walk away for a season. Sometimes it's just to like change up the team, like the team is not working for you. And you need to like pivot to something that has a bit of a better play style. You know what I mean? So yeah. Armor value 50-50. Look at that. You use all the powers against the yours, Boomer. I see. 75-67. Landing was only half. Don't do orcs. Orcs teach bad habits and are not fun to play against. If you want a team, and I've said this before, yeah, less and no interest in orcs for sure. If you want a team that teach good habits for new coaches, like teach good habits that make you play Blood Bowl, is humans. They're just like all round good. They don't make you rely on any insane like stat lines or OPness or anything like that. It just like to play them, you just play good basic Blood Bowl. And you can like, you have fast pieces, you have bashy pieces, you have strength, you have a big guy, like, but if you don't have any interest in them, then don't play them, because it's a game. Have fun, for sure. All right. Well, Rushy, throw teammate. Renegades are hard early, because you really have to. Oh yeah, the Roger, like the triple die Roger. On that one, yeah, that sucked. I think there were a couple more moves you could do before you did that one, because like you gotta remember, it's still like, it's not unlikely. He's done it every game. Yeah, at this point you've gotta just expect that it might happen and like prepare the rest of your team accordingly. If you've still got things that you need to do, you just do that. Yeah. Man, it's big guys, man. They'll betray you every time. It's why, like, on the Skaven team, it's another reason why on the Skaven team I'm like, yeah, maybe the Roger's not the best choice, because he's expensive as well, and he takes SPP away from your blitzers. I mean, it's not a bad call to swap him out for a troll, because the troll you just use as like a roadblock. And yeah, it opens up that throw teammate as well. I mean, broken neck doesn't matter. That's just an agi bust, which is fine on a roger as long as you're not like hoping to get him into break tackle later down the line, which is honestly like probably not even a tertiary skill for the rat ogre. It's like far down the line. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played Underworld, so I don't know. Underworld troll isn't trained, so it's scary to block with it. I mean, it's a roadblock. Like it's the same as the Croxigore, or like Ogre or anything like that on other teams. Like its number one job is to stand in the way of stuff and be hard to punch down and hard to kill. And then the other the other thing is you punch it if punching things with the troll is not going to lose you the game, you know, stuff up your thing. Or if you've got like, yeah, this is going to be a 3-die, the chances are blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh dear. Hey Newt, did you finish your game? How'd the game go? So it was a draw. Yeah, it was a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie, because Amon did play pretty conservatively. No, it was good to watch, Amon. Don't worry. It was fine. That's a block tree? Yeah, maybe. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Misspelled block tree. You hurt a lot of elves? Really? Oh, dang. Nice work, dude. Wow, smash me, serious injury, badly hurt, serious injury, serious injury. Jesus. That's 3 permed positionals, 2 blitzers with serious injuries, a runner with a serious injury, and alignment with the smashed knee. Wow. Newt, you monster. Holy jeez. Were any? No. We've got Celine, Trinity, Katniss, Lilu, and Lara. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, folks. We're gonna see if we can send you on to some friends. Well, Newt, guess what? No wheel. There's an algorithm. So, we have an algorithm that puts all of the divs, all of the groups together. So, no wheel anymore. Big sad. Wheel doesn't provide this season. Yeah. Alright, Amon, don't get down. Like, yeah, it's fun. It's fine. We'll have a chat. I'm gonna DM you after I send people on a raid. Who are we going to? Same category, some Blood Bowl. Kidnap again. Yep, you're getting kidnapped. I guess we're going to Badger Jelly. Don't know who this guy is. Haven't raided before. Hope he's not a jerk. Let's go. See you later, everyone. Have a great day.
do 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 dum jump jump do 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 bum ba bum 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 do 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 bum do bum ba bum bum ba da da dum 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 jim jim jum jim 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 jum dum jim 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 yum 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 wah 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 wah